Africa and copy.
Hey YouTube, welcome to the backstory. Today is September the 8th, 2023. It's about midnight. Trying to figure out what to do about my dad. This is my second day home, and I went to the rehabilitation center, and he's basically getting put out of there. He's claiming he's in pain, so he has gout. Gout is a very painful condition where just to touch, you touch your foot or hand, it's a lot of pain. He has a bed sore in between his buttocks that they say is trying to heal up. So with his dementia and everything, he's refusing to participate in rehabilitation because he's saying he's in so much pain. And with his cognitive issues, they're saying like in his mind, the pain is probably a lot worse than they really think that it is. And he's not participating in care, so he's getting put up out of there Monday. He can't stand up. He can't sit up in the bed. He can't go to the bathroom. He can't change himself. He can't wipe himself. He can't feed himself. Actually, he's refusing to eat. He's just saying he's in a lot of pain. He's grimacing with pain, when I went up there for therapy, but they're saying that's from, how like if you don't exercise for a long time and then you start exercising, it's just regular pain is what they're saying. And in his mind, because of dementia, he's thinking it's worse than it is. And he's, and then like Medicare, he has Medicare through his retirement from Chrysler Foundry. And they don't pay for nursing home care. So, he worked for 30-something years, and you think that all your care is going to be taken care of through these companies, and it's not. Like I've stated before, they take something every 3 years or whatever, a benefit that they promised he would have for the rest of his life, And then a lot of stuff, because he has dementia, so a lot of his benefits, since I'm his guardian, a lot of his benefits, they don't even allow him to use, because they're saying, because I would have to use it for him or apply for him or whatever, that I'm not covered. So a lot of that, the benefits he has through his pension, he can't use those anyway. So they won't even, as a matter of fact, they won't even allow me to log in to his benefit account because he has dementia. So if there's any kind of discounts or anything that they offer, if it was something that I need for him, I can't even access any of his benefits that he was guaranteed for the rest of his life. It's really not for the rest of your life. It's just until you get old enough to where you can't care for yourself or you're not in the right mind to care for yourself. Pretty much all your benefits in, concerning a pension. This is part of the reason why I decided a long time ago I'm not going to work for nobody all my life. All I remember is my dad worked all the time, double time, triple time. I was always home by myself. And he was always at work, working 60 hours a week, 40 hours, or always more than 40 usually, never participating pretty much in my life. Just a corporal punishment, because I guess it trained me to stay in the house. And a lot of that has to do with why I'm such a loner today. Like, I believe a lot of that has to do with that. But, he's got to come home Monday. And basically can't do anything for himself. If I put him in a home, it's very expensive. It's like $5,000. The level of care he needs now is about, probably six or 7,000 a month. Just room and board is like 4,500 a month. And then depending on your level of care you need, because they would have to change his diapers, feed him, everything, pretty much, do his hygienes. So you're looking at $7,000 a month. He doesn't have it, but then he has more of an income to qualify for Medicaid. So he's coming home. I had tried to take him to get his passport. I was like, we could go to Africa because the healthcare, I could get a personal care attendant, full time, more economically, way more economically than I could here. His passport needs to be renewed. I mean, he can't even sit in a chair. Like, they wanted him to sit in his chair. And he was just in so much pain. He was like begging me to get back in the bed. They're saying that when they want to turn him, because when you're bed bound, you should be turned every 2 to 4 hours to keep the bed sores from happening. They're telling me he doesn't want to be turned. He doesn't, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to do. But he's coming home Monday, so they pay for a rental of a hospital bed. So we'll have that because he soils himself, so he can't use his bed. And then his bed, it goes up and down. He never got in the bed anyway. He preferred to sleep and be in his reclining chair. The bathroom, his bathroom is not handicap accessible, which that means he can't go in and out of there with his wheelchair to even get his hygiene. So that means to even wash himself or to get washed. So that means that he's going to have like a sponge bath in the bed. Can't sit up, he can't stand up. And he's refusing pretty much to try. I went today, so when I went today, he did stand up 2 times for like 30 or 40 seconds. But I was about to bust out crying because he was like he was in so much pain, and they're saying they don't think he is. So I gotta get his passport renewed and get him a first class ticket over to Africa, I guess. I don't know what to do. I don't know what else to do. I try to find somebody to come and stay to help me. You know, I can care for my dad, everything. It's just when it comes to the changing the diaper and, bathing, his private parts, it's just very hard for me to see myself doing that with my dad. So maybe I'll try to hire somebody to come in, and it's just a mess. It's a mess. They say that his insurance doesn't pay for a personal care attendant. So anybody that needs help with hygienes or, I don't know, it's hard to navigate. It's hard to navigate. This is America. Everybody, all the Africans, majority of them, or all the ones I've met, they all want to come over here. They think that it's the land of the milk and the honey. Everything is so easy. Money just falls from the sky when you're walking down the street and you pick it up. And I almost like, they say that I've read before, I can't recall where, but I've read before that the average time of living in Africa is like 60, 65, and they pass. And it's due to health care because they don't have good health care or whatever. I mean, the way that I'm watching my dad suffer, grimace and pain, it's almost probably better to, when your body starts shutting down, to just get on out of here and go on to your next life, Because like I said before, they'll put a horse out its misery, but they'll let a human being suffer for years, when their mind isn't really there. They're in pain all the time. Your quality of life is just sitting in a chair, getting wheeled around. I'm going to make a video. At least in Africa, you're with your family. They treat the elderly different there. You're surrounded by your family. People help you. They help each other. And then you pass and they celebrate your life. It's so different. It's so different than over here. Like, we wouldn't have that over there because we don't have a tribe. Black Americans, we don't have a tribe. So, but what I could do is pay, for personal care attendants where, what could be afforded, with his income. So I can't even get him to the, I'm going to have to figure out, he's in so much pain, we can't even fit in a chair, like, I tried to get his passport before, it was 150 people in line. Oh my God. My God, which is inside of me. This is crazy. So they ordered him this hoist thing because I can't pick him up. I can't pick him up or any of that. There's no way, especially with my neck. I'm always in pain anyway when I get to the U.S. because I have so many tasks to do, where it's kind of like physically almost impossible. The house is a mess, you know, again, as usual when I come home. So it's this hoist thing they ordered. I guess I had to get him out the bed and put him in the chair. I don't know. Maybe I'll make some videos. I made a video of him today just in pain. Like, I just couldn't. I'm just like, what is, I don't know what's going on. I guess it's just old age, but I'm sitting here looking at this stuff and it's making me want to make better decisions about what I eat, what I put in my body. I need to start exercising to be stronger because I need to get this surgery on my neck because getting old and living till you 90 and you're in bad health is fucked up. But if you're in good health or you're in better health, then it could be okay. I see 80-something years old, they still drive and take themselves to the doctor and all that. But the position my dad is in, and you look at these people that, like his kidney disease. Do you think that's caused from heavy drinking for 30 years of your life, drinking alcohol every day, your gout, not a good diet? And then you got to look at environmental things, all the chemicals in the food, the chemicals in the skincare, chemicals in everything. The medications are synthetic. You have nothing natural, and then you just sit around and suffer. I don't even know why they won't. Is it to get money through healthcare? Like, why do they? I don't understand it. Why are they letting all these people suffer like that? And I've seen suffering before, but I don't understand it. I don't understand it. It's almost like once your mind is gone and you're just in pain every day, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm not. I'll move to a state or a country where I could just take myself out, or just, I don't know what to do. Then, my husband has the cancer. He's doing very well. He's doing very well. We went to the doctor today. That's because he does refereeing. So he's been refereeing like football, basketball, these sports for the last 20 years. And so his body is pretty strong. And that's from that exercise that he gets every day. That's why exercise is very important. My dad, I never saw him exercise, but I guess working at Chrysler Foundry on your feet all day and on that hard concrete floor and around all them chemicals and everything, I guess that was enough exercise. So yeah, this is the backstory. This is where everybody in Africa, they all want to come to the States, My AC unit still ain't working downstairs, I just refuse to pay it. Maybe I'll try to fix it myself the same way I try to fix my damn refrigerator. That still ain't working. So the refrigerator's still not working. I moved my husband's girlfriend's used refrigerators in my garage. So I'm using that one in the garage. I don't even have AC. It's supposed to cool off this week, but Daddy don't like, he's got anemia, so he don't like to be cold anyway, but it's too hot. So I bought these two AC units, portable to use downstairs. So, it's no AC in here. He can't get in the bathroom. Nobody can get him in the bathroom to clean him. The guy wants $10,000 to redo the bathroom. guess I'll just pay that. I don't have no other choice. I mean, I don't know. This shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. So I'm almost I was so gung-ho about moving my dad to Rwanda. I was so gung-ho about it, but even over there, you get so tired of being overcharged, you know. I mean, and it's like you want to go over there. Like I said, I want to go there because the money that you make over here, it could go further, but it doesn't go further because they're just going to overcharge you. They're not going to give you the local price. You know, and they feel like you owe them that because your money is worth more than theirs, or there's more jobs over here. You know, they feel like, you know, we owe them to pay triple. That's just the way that they feel. You know, I mean, each continent pretty much has its own economy. And even if and then it's something about like, you can't live over there. You have to come home, like to keep your Social Security that you worked for all your life. Like, it's something like my dad would have to come home once every 6 months or something to keep his Social Security income. Like, you can't just take your U.S. economy income and move anywhere. They're saying so. That's another thing. So, first class ticket where he would have to be able to lay down. You know, that's what, $7,000-8,000. I don't know. What do you do? I have to figure out what to do. Today is Thursday. When I wake up, it's going to be Thursday. So he'll be home in 4 days by Monday to figure out what to do. How am I going to be mentally okay with changing my dad's diapers? And it's not that I can't, it's just, it's so much childhood trauma. Oh, well, I've been talking for 23 minutes. Nobody's gonna watch this.